batters to be backing up the bowlers. Ayush here, he's getting near as well to a milestone.
We're begging him for a single, aren't we? Begging him.
We all want to see fireworks at this point in time. I think Ayush, he's played the perfect foil here to his partner, striking at just under a run a ball. Great deal of control, but also that power when he's needed to use it.
Can't get him on strike. Can't get him on strike. Everybody's watching their screens right now for a little bit of history.
I keep watching there, Suryavashni. Every time there's a dot, he's like walking 20 meters by the non-strike. I don't know if he's getting frustrated, but it's not easy being on 97 as a batter.
Skipper! I will not be undone. It'll bring up a 50 in some style.
Skipper says, if you can, so can I, young man. Brilliant 50 that by the skipper, standing up when the team needed him. 53 or 50 balls. It's exactly what his team would have wanted from him.
I tell you what, half of us are all about to learn the difference of future stars and superstars. Oh, chance! Chance! Bowling change! Green! He'll put some brakes on it for now. It's a big wicket. It's the skipper. It's the change in length.
Make a breakthrough. Suryavanshi is still there now. He's going to be joined by Vedant Trivedi, who has struggled in this tournament, but he has got the perfect platform to come in. Can England just get Suryavanshi off strike and bowl at the new batter?
Just the one. Oh, good running. Vedant Trivedi played a really good innings against Pakistan in the Super 16.
Nice.
Now, Rafi Albert, he's been really consistent in this tournament. Picked up 10 wickets, 2 in each of the games bar 1. So he's not the biggest turner of the ball as well. So the ball won't turn here at Harare. But what he does well is just bowls at the stumps. I feel it's more been about the amazing batting of Suryavanshi, but if England were going to be hypercritical on their bowling, I just don't think they've hit the top of those stumps on enough occasions. That's what Rafi Albert is doing. Suryavanshi, though, he's on 99 or 54 balls. England are just bringing the field up here. They're bringing long off up, trying to put a little bit of pressure on the Indian batter.
That's it. That's his 100. 100 in a World Cup final. It's been an innings of the highest quality. An exhibition of telling the world, I am the man for the big moments. What a fantastic innings this has been from Vaibhav Suryavanshi.
showing some serious emotion there as well, Suryavanshi. He's obviously got that 100 in the IPL, but this one also meaning so much to him. What an innings. Felt that he hadn't kicked on in the lead up to this final, but what an innings from Suryavanshi is 167 for 2.
Let's have a look at the phases. 1 to 10, 79 runs scored, 1 wicket loss, and then that partnership between Vaibhav and Ayush taking the next 10 overs, 88 runs, and the wicket of Ayush. Oh, could this be out? Oh, good effort. But this will race to the fence.
Showing the touch now, Suryavanshi, but he got quite a bit on that, came out the middle. Ralphie Albert, a really good effort. Let's have a look at Suryavanshis 100 moment as well. Scampered the quick single. And a brilliant celebration as well. Bit of relief maybe for him getting his first 100 in this tournament.
I absolutely think so, Dash, because he's got a couple of 50s. He's batted well, but he hasn't kicked on to get 100, and that's what you expect from him. And I think that's what he would have expected of himself coming into the tournament. And look, I've got to get a big 100. I've got to make sure I do my job for the team. Yeah, you can see it means a lot.
And do you know what I liked, Rohan, is that he did calm it down in the 90s. Not that he wasn't being selfish at all, but he did deserve to get his 100, and there'd just been a wicket. I really liked the maturity that he played through the 90s there.
I couldn't agree with you more. If you're in the 90s, in the 17th or the 18th over a 50 over game, and listen, when we say calm it down, it wasn't dot balls, it was singles. And the fact that we're looking at a runner ball is calming it down tells you how good he's been. Again, just have a look at this. Picks the leg so early, times it well, picks up another 6.
Well, I think he might be ramping it up a gear again. He's got his 110 of 58 deliveries. Green dropping it in short. He didn't get the height on that bouncer. I feel if he's going to go for that short ball, you cannot get it at chest height as Suryavanshi. It is going to go over the rope every single time, and that's why you see the frustration from the England big quick. He got that wicket off the Indian skipper by getting it head height. If he is going to go short, he needs to get it at the badge.
Again, excellent hands. They'll get 2 over here. Just angling the ball into a gap and picking up 2. Clever cricket.
That's just such a good shot because, you know, you bowl one of your best deliveries, Green, getting it across him, back of a length, but then he's just able to drop the bat on it. It just feels like he's got so much time. So he's not only just finding the boundaries with ease, but he's also able to rotate the strike.
Well, that's again just slapped straight over the bowler's head for 6. I'll tell you what, just for a split second, we thought it had got the height but not the distance, but boy, that's gone the distance.
I don't know how that's gone for 6. I thought that had gone straight in the air. And the bowler, Green, doesn't know how that's gone for 6 either, but the crowd, they're absolutely loving what they're seeing. This time Green does get that short ball in a little bit higher at Suryavanshi, and somehow he has flat batted that straight for 6, a comfortable 6 as well. That's just an incredible shot.
Right, 18 of this over so far. He'll keep the strike. 21 overs done, 186 for 2. It's the second quickest 100 of this tournament. And the fact that it's come in the finals, again, just tells you he's the man for the big moments, the big occasion.
That's what was so impressive about Thomas Rue's 100 in the semi-final, as you say, Ro. The big occasions. He's going to have to bowl that again now, but I see what he's doing there. He's trying to get it towards that wide line. There he is, Vaibhav Suryavanshi, second on the list. Second fastest in this tournament, and also joint second fastest in the history of this competition. Will Malachek with 51 ball 100 against Japan, so he's got that top spot in this tournament and also in the history of this tournament. Suryavanshi doing it in a final.
There will be another 4. He's just dealing in boundaries at the moment. I'll tell you what, he's batting on 125 and 100 of those runs have come in boundaries, 4s and 6s.
And it's going to be tricky here for Thomas Rue as well. Captain also behind the stump, so sometimes it's tricky for him to speak to his bowler, but I think first and foremost, he needs to not worry about being on time. He needs to make sure he keeps chatting to his bowlers, making sure they're as clear as they can be.
Yeah, another one in the slot, and Vaibhav Suryavanshi just says, yeah, I'll have some of that, thank you very much. Another 6 to the young man's name.
This time going straight but on the offside. First over long on and now over long off. He knows exactly what Ralphie Albert is trying to do. He's trying to go full and at that wide line. But Suryavanshi, he knows exactly what he's going to do. And every single ball is coming out the middle of that bat.
I'll tell you what, Dash, I just think this is a little left field, but I think Skipper Rue needs to be a little bit more aggressive now. That's gone for 6. I'll tell you why he needs to be aggressive, but let's just appreciate this shot. He's not stopping Suryavanshi. This is an exhibition.
And that's the 200 for India within 22 overs. Suryavanshi He's not just hitting sixes, but he's hitting huge sixes. They are sailing over the boundary rope.
Too sad, okay?
I'm quite surprised we haven't had to have a new ball yet. And Ralphie Albert, understandably, just taking a bit of time out of the game. Where do you bowl in this situation to Suryavanshi, who's on 137 of 65 balls? He's got all of the leg side out here, Ralphie Albert. I guess if you do have the field and it's going over your fielder's head on the boundary, what more can you do?
Yeah, that's over the point fielder. Will be another 4. 23 runs of this over so far.
This is why it's so difficult to bowl at Suryavanshi, because you do bowl straight, you've got all of the leg side back, he hits you over your heads, then that's when you overcompensate and go wide above stump.
I actually think this is where you need to bowl to Suryavanshi, but the field setting is wrong. You've got to have a fielder in on the deep, on the offside. And you've got to go short and wide outside the off stump. Let him cut you with the fielders on the fence. Right now you're bowling it into his natural arc, which is for him to hit you on the leg side or straight over the bowler's head, and that's where you're getting punished. Again, in that arc, and he punishes you. 27 runs coming off this over. 22 overs done, 213 for 2. Let's have a
Yeah, I completely agree. Let's have a look at the 100 from Suryavanshi. From ball 1, he was so imposing at the crease. He didn't allow any England bowler bowl at him. Every ball was just flying to the boundary. It's just so good straight down the ground, and every 6 on this package, they're not just going just over the boundary rope, they are sailing about 20 metres over. And then the celebration, there was the relief, there was the emotion. And doesn't he deserve that 100? Nearly at 150, 145 of 67, the strike rate 216. What an innings so far to go in this first innings as well.
No, he's timed that beautifully as well, and he's disappointed he hasn't found the gap.
Well, Suryavanshi, he's now up to 2nd in the list of leading run scorers in this tournament. He's overtaken Ben Mays. Going to see him in the 2nd innings, but he's catching up to Faisal. He's on 436. It's the rate that he scored those runs. Just going to back to your point, Rohan, in that England, they do need to change something up here, be aggressive, because those projected scores were so scary for the English bowlers. I just feel that Caleb Faulkner could maybe come on. He's bowled only once in this tournament. He took a 3-fer, and he's just different. He's a part-time seamer. He bowls Yorkers, he changes the pace, he bowls bumpers as well. And he'll be someone that India haven't really seen. Maybe they've not done as much prep on him. So just to change things up and see how that bowling change goes.
And also, as a part-time bowler, there's less pressure on you in a situation like this. The regular bowlers are feeling the pressure because they're going for an 18, 20 and over. But a part-time bowler, if he goes for 20 and over, you think, oh yeah, no biggie, I'm a part-time bowler. So he could come and bowl with a little bit more freedom. And again, sometimes as a batter, when you're set and you see a part-time bowler, you think, I'm going to be even more aggressive against this bowler. Not that Suryavanshi needs to, because what is this? Is this a chance? No, it isn't. That's another 6. That's his 150. What an innings this has been, young man. And he tells his teammates, he tells his coaching staff, I'm at the crease. Don't you worry.
Then he gets the Yorker in Morgan, but once again Suryavanshi, he's got all the skills here, goes for 4. That's the end of the over. 224 for 2.